we said we'd walk together. Baby, come what?
I'll try not to tilt it. Good morning and welcome to day 89. We don't often get a day that's all on one page, but today's all on one page. So I'm going to start off at Deer Lick Shelter. Pretty easy start, but then we got a really good climb ahead of us and some bumpiness going on. But the good news is 13.2 miles into Fayetteville, Pennsylvania, where we will hopefully pick up a shuttle ride into Fayetteville and stay at a motel. And so that's what today's going to look like. We'll keep you posted.
So Pete and I are taking a break 5 miles up on this rock. We didn't do a video last night. We didn't do one this morning because I was hanging up YouTube. And then I'm feeling guilty. And I could have had a good video this morning because someone left a fire going after they left a dispersed campsite. And there's Fireman Pete putting it out with a bottle of water. But
only you can prevent wildfires.
he doubles as Smokey when Smokey's not around. So I got something going on with my foot. I'm going to put this moleskin on it, see if it'll help. And Pete said he's going to eat a bagel. I'm going to eat nuts. Well, no blister. It's just a warm spot, so I'm just going to put some moleskin on there. This is a warning about an invasive plant, the wavy leaf basket grass. Each leaf has waves running through it. I don't remember seeing that, but if I do, I'll come back to this so I can report. Pete has finally seen something in the rocks. This is a frog. Man, that is a frog as plain as day. Look at its eyes, its mouth. Very cool. Good job, Pete.
Thank you.
So here's our resupply box from Jeff and Gloria. This we didn't order. Crispy green bananas. Oh, I like that. Okay, we got the heat pieces again. I did like those before. We got peanut butter cookies for Pete, who eats them all before we even leave. He says because they weigh too much, but he'd eat them anyway. And then I bring the chocolate chip and share them with him while we're on the trail. We got dry roasted organic pumpkin seeds. Yummy. Pete doesn't like those, but I'm sure I will. And I know we got, what's our toiletries are in here. Our scotch is in here. Our mouthwash. Paydays and Snickers and Bison bars. And our usual daily meals. Breakfast, dinner, snacks, wipes, everything. Thank you, Jeff and Gloria. And Pete's already into cookies. It hasn't even been 60 seconds. How many have you eaten?
One, they're good. Good.
You do look good. It's
because
because you're clean. You got out of the shower. I got red eye from being in the shower, and I let it tried adjusting it to see if it would do what Pete liked, and poof, in the eye.
So we're in the no-tell motel. No.
We're in a dive.
It's not.
It's a Scottish inn.
And it shouldn't be called that, but it's just an old motel.
Yeah, it is.
It's not awful, but it's just
not
kinda,
bad. See, we got
kinda,
a baseboard
beat
heater,
up and
little tiny bathroom, window outside. Everybody can
cobbled
look
together,
in.
trim missing and all that stuff. But it's for the price of a hostel, and we get a room by ourselves and a hot shower as long as we want to stand in it and all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
So, shuttle driver, part owner on the hotel or works here, whatever.
$10.
$10 to shuttle us in, and stop by where our resupply box was at the hostel and bat an eye about that. So it all worked out good.
Yeah, no, give us a ride back 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So
yeah,
we're kind of wiped out. We got in, we went across the street to the Flamingo for.
It's just one of your
standard. Our food was better than the dinner we had tonight.
What in Chicago we'd call a Greek diner, right? Just one of those.
But it didn't even qualify as a Greek diner.
No, but it's everything on the menu is a frozen something and canned gravy or whatever.
It was nasty.
Maybe the worst meal we had on the trip. But,
I'm thinking so.
And even with that, it wasn't god awful. It just wasn't tasty.
But we met a lot of new people yesterday.
Yeah, a whole bunch. There's a crowd catching up with us now.
Yeah, so we met Dave Squared and Dave Squared, two, father and son, both named Dave. They started March 2nd, right?
Something like that.
They're cruising. They're going 20,
Plus.
18 to 20 plus miles a day. And then we met Whistler, who
Young
is
kid.
flip-flopping. He just started only a couple days ago, so he's doing good. He went 13 miles today, so that's pretty good. I think that's him in the room behind us. I'm not sure. But looked like him carrying a box in the parking lot.
And a whole bunch of the speed dimmings that are all, started in early to mid-March and are all zipping past us, which is all fine. But we probably, actually it wasn't as crowded as we thought, but it sounded like a crowded shelter site. But we got in early. We were we were the first ones there. Got a nice.
Took the first tent
There
pad.
was only 2 tent pads. We got a nice tent pad, and I hope that keeps up in Pennsylvania. The shelters have, which are basically just wooden boxes on the ground that they fill with a dense gravel, a real fine gravel. Kind of hard to get your stakes in, but they're pretty
They're
level.
level. It
And-
was nice.
And
And no mice jumping at your tent.
It's so far. So.
And the trail was good today.
Yeah,
I mean,
trail
so
was
far the
good.
trail's been really good. I mean, we're hitting rocky areas, but we have before.
Yeah, Roxylvania hasn't, because we're in Pennsylvania now.
Well,
hikers
yesterday
call it-
we went through a boulder field that was pretty bad.
Yeah, but
I
it
mean,
hasn't
at the end of the
manifested
day, they popped out again at the end of the day, man. It gets us.
The last mile or two were okay, but that right before that was like,
Yeah.
oh, we're gonna go through this again.
So we're hoping tomorrow we don't hit rain. We might hit rain.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna. My arm's getting tired. We're going to, with this resupply box that we just packaged up. It's 3 days. Thank goodness Gloria sent us, you saw the video, some special treats in that. We didn't go to the store this time. We didn't get butter. We didn't get bacon. We didn't get bagels.
We're not gonna have butter, bacon, and bagels on
We
the
are
trail.
going to rough it for 3 days. But we do have our Snickers, our paydays.
Yeah, we're gonna have
and-
to scratch by. We're gonna have to sneak by in 3 scrambled eggs every day, and
Right, but we're used to eating a lot more. And look at Pete's puffing out now. His face is finally putting some weight back on, and
we can survive 3 days without bagels and bacon. I think
yeah, we'll try.
maybe.
And no laundry. We couldn't do laundry.
No, well,
Washed our
just
undergarments in the shower.
Didn't have
well,
time here, but that's all right. Like I said, 3 days to the next resupply, so it's
Yeah.
not terrible.
yeah. Okay, so that's it, right?
All right, and I think that's it.
All
Talk to you in
right.
the morning.
We'll see you.